Looks like not gonna be any drone footage because I crashed it.
Welcome to Ultimate Survival Gear. Today I have a review of Wild Country Flow 2.0 climbing harness. That is a recent addition to the Wild Country climbing harness lineup. I've been using this climbing harness for a few months now, and it quickly became a main climbing harness for all my sport and trail climbing. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. And as per usual, let's start with the comfort level. I switched to Wild Country Flow for all my traditional and sport lead rope soloing from Black Diamond Zone as soon as I tried climbing with Flow 2.0 harness because of how much more comfortable it is. Don't get me wrong, Zone harness is a great harness and has its application, which I'll hopefully get to use more often soon. But whenever it comes to spending a long time on the wall, learning the beta, figuring out a route, or simply training for a specific purpose, the comfort of the climbing harness is a must-have. And with all the cushioning that Flow 2.0 provides, you have all the comfort you need for those days. The waist belt of the Wild Country harness is constructed to ensure that the load is equally distributed to prevent pressure points. The inner mesh fabric containing the padding is soft, and the padding itself is breathable and soft. It's all about softness with this one, but hey, after a few hours on the rack, soft sounds especially good. These past couple months I was concentrating more on building a tolerance to climbing on cold rock, which requires more time to spend on the wall, just sitting in the harness, trying to warm up your fingers to bring them back from numb. With Wild Country Flow 2.0, I don't even have to think about the harness fatigue. At just under 12 ounce, this is not the lightest harness on the market, but it is light enough to be used for alpine climbing and even features the tool holder ice screw loops. Speaking of features, you have your 4-gear 3D gear loops for easier clipping, lower tie in point with a wear indicator. The leg loops can be adjusted and unclipped from the back, but the leg loops themselves are not adjustable, so keep that in mind. The adjustable buckle is a bit tough to adjust, but on plus side, you don't have to worry about readjusting it. It stays in place very well. At just under $85, this is definitely a worthy consideration whether you are at the crag or in the gym. Okay, as I've promised, here's a quick sum up on the comparison between Wild Country Friend and Black Diamond Camalot C4 cams. Both work perfect, but Friend, or should I say Friends, are just a bit lighter, have a bit higher strength rating, and are actually cheaper. Slightly, but at the end of the day, you just can't make the final judgment until you have taken a trip to the Whippoorwill. So hopefully this video was helpful. God bless, and I will see you in the next one.
Ain't no better treat than fresh bread on the trail in the forest. Look at that. Ooh, somebody slipped. That's the real crux. Finding the way back to the car. Did I park that way? Or that way? And there's a parking lot right here. But no. Who parks at the parking lot? Who? People like this that do stuff like this, There it is. It's alright. Can walk for a little.